Meet Oliver, a boy who loves adventure and the mysteries of the sea. One day, while exploring the beach, he found a glowing conch shell, whispering voice. When he held it to his ear, it whispered, "Follow the light to the underwater zoo." What could it mean? Let's find out as Oliver's big adventure begins. Oliver couldn't believe his eyes. He'd stepped into a magical underwater world, full of incredible creatures. Look at those glowing.
You might have seen this trending video all over the internet, this kids video, and Cocomelon is one of the channels doing that a lot. I'm going to walk you through how you can create this. If you look at their channel, their oldest video or the most popular video on this channel is about 6 years old, and the video is still getting over 200,000 views per hour. If you follow through, the trend is basically the same. What this means is that a lot of people are actually watching this kids video, and you can actually create that. I'm going to walk you through how you can create something like what you just watched right here on this channel with free tools. So we'll jump right into this and we'll start creating that. The first thing we need to do is to generate the ideas, and then ChatGPT can help us do that. We can also use Copilot. So if you use Copilot, Microsoft Copilot, you can actually generate the ideas. So we're going to walk you through from the idea generation straight to creating the videos. So these are the tools we'll need to create this. We'll need to generate the image. And then for the image generation, we're going to use Leonardo AI. And then for the video, I'm going to show you how we can use the Halo AI to do that. I'm going to leave the link at the description of this video. You can see all the resources you need in order to create this amazing video. So let's watch the video once again, then we can create that.
Abyssal trench, with coral and some brave sea creatures by his side.
Okay, so let's jump right into it and start creating our video. The first thing we need to do is to follow this step. Okay, so this prompt here is basically what we're going to follow, and then I'm going to give credit to AI Pony for the prompts. I actually got a prompt from this YouTube channel. So basically we're going to follow the same prompt to create this video. So let's jump right into this and then we start creating our video. The first is to get the idea, and then the idea we're going to use this first prompt is the idea. So the first thing we need to do is to paste this prompt right here. So we ask ChatGPT to generate 10 of the best kids story titles that are most popular among kids, featuring themes like adventure, magic, animals, friendship, and learning. So I'm just going to go ahead and then send this. So we now have the 10 ideas that we can use to generate our video. The first one is magical map of Wonderwood. We have the sparkle of Brave, Unicorn, and then Lost Treasure. So we can actually pick any of these, but let's go ahead and copy our next prompt. We need to actually copy one of these titles, the title we want to use. So I'm actually going to copy this. I'm going to copy this one and then rightly paste it here. And then I'm going to add the next prompt. After the title, we are going to add this particular prompt for selected kids story title. Write a full story separated into scenes. For each scene, also write a voice script suitable for the kids video with engaging and simple language. Let's go ahead and submit this as well. Okay, so now ChatGPT has given the title for our video and also gave us the scene for this entire story. So we have about 5 scenes and then the voiceovers that we can use for this particular video. All we need is to now get the prompt that can help us generate the images for this video. So what we're going to do is to add this last prompt. You're going to copy this last prompt. So basically what we are trying to tell ChatGPT is to write detailed image prompt for each scene of the detailed kids story, describing the visuals and whatever we need. Everything is here. So ChatGPT is basically going to give us the prompts to generate our images. So now all I did was to add this final prompt, and then ChatGPT actually went ahead. So ChatGPT actually went ahead to add the prompt to the scene. So you can see we have the first scene here, and now we have the image generating prompt for every scene. So now this is what we're going to use to generate our images for this particular video. So let's go ahead for scene 1. I'm actually going to copy this prompt. So when you copy the prompt, we're going to use Leonardo AI. So let's go to image creation. So for Leonardo AI, for the free version, you're actually going to get about 50 credits every day. It's reset after 24 hours. So you can actually use this option. And for the setting, what I'll use is when I go to the model here, I try to go with the phonics. And then every other thing here is going to be the same. For image dimension, I use the 16:9 aspect ratio. And every other setting is going to be the same. When I generate the first image, I'll show you what to do. So I'm just going to paste my prompt right here and then go ahead and then generate. First image generated. So every generation you're going to get 4 different sets of images. So when you click here, we have something we call the copy seed. When you copy this seed and you go to advanced settings, you can actually paste this right here. It's actually going to allow some consistency in your images that you are generating. So we're going to copy the next prompt, and then generate my next image. So my next set of images has just been generated. So all I'll do is that I'll repeat the process for the rest, and then we'll continue from there. Now we have all the images generated. All we need to do is to click on the download image icon here and then download our images, and I've already done that. The next step is for us to generate or turn these images into animated video. So we'll go to Hello AI. The link will be at the description, and we'll go to create. There are two options here. We have the image to video and the text to videos. So all we want to do here is to drag our images to Hello AI, and then we start creating our animated videos. Now you can actually go ahead and then subscribe to any premium version, but the free account should be enough for you. You are likely going to get bonus credits daily for your login, and also you're going to have about 3 tasks in a queue. If you have some higher demand, if you want to get higher productivity, then you may want to subscribe to any of this standard package like 10. That's about $10 per month. You can easily go with that, but let's stick to the free version here. You can actually do that. I'm using a bit higher, but depending on the task you want to do, you can actually go with any of these packages. So I'm going to use the image to video creation and then start dropping my images right here. Now when you add your images to the Hello AI, it's good to add some description so the AI will know exactly how to animate that. And it's good you add a prompt, so we can actually add our prompt to this. So I'm going to start with the first one. And then when you are done, just click on this icon to generate. So basically, let's do the first one. And with my package, I can add as many as 5 jobs in the queue. Our first video is generated successfully. You can see how amazing and unique this is. We're going to use the same concept for the rest. So I'm going to just fast forward this, and then we'll get back to bringing the entire video together. So as you can see, I've been able to generate all my videos, and they are amazing. It all depends on the kind of story you want to create, and then you should be able to generate the right images, and then you should be able to use this AI tool to generate the respective videos, and they are so amazing. And I recommend Hello AI to anybody who want to transform images to videos or animated videos, and it's so amazing. So once you've been able to generate your images using Leonardo AI, just as I did, you can see I've generated some amazing images right here. And see, you can actually go ahead if you want to create folktale videos, any kind of images, you should be able to generate them using Leonardo AI. So now that we have everything, just go ahead and then click on the download icons. I've already downloaded everything here, and then it's now time to bring everything together. So I recommend you use CapCut to actually join your images. You can actually go ahead and then drag these images to the timeline. Now our images are actually videos, so we just drag them to timeline. So if I play this, you can see this actually animated. But before we do that, we actually need to get a voiceover. I remember we got that voiceover alongside the script here. So all you need to do is to just go ahead and then follow the scene by scene. Then that is the voiceover script here. Just copy this. And you copy this, go to your favorite. Just go to your favorite AI voice generator, and then just go ahead and then generate that. So you can select the right voice you want to use. In this case, I'm using Daniel, and I'll click on generate speech.
Once upon a time, in a magical land called the Enchanted Meadow, there lived a brave unicorn named Sparkle. One sunny morning, Sparkle discovered a golden key hidden under a sparkling mushroom. What could it open? Sparkle's best friend, Flutter the butterfly, buzzed with excitement. Could this key lead to the legendary lost treasure? Sparkle decided to find out.
When you are done, just download this. Your voice also to CapCut. So just going to place it below. You can actually adjust this on the timeline. So all we need to do now is to place your animated video in that order. So you can see if I start playing, this is going to look like.
Once upon a time, in a magical land called the Enchanted Meadow, there lived a brave unicorn named Sparkle. One sunny morning.
So let's go ahead and then we can place everything side by side. All you need to do is make sure you know the order. Make sure you know the order of the images you've generated. So I can see this is going to follow. This is going to follow in that order. So all you need to do is to make sure you know the order of your images and then place them in that order. So all I need to do is to have something like this. I'm going to just place them side by side. Just go ahead and do something like this. So you can actually go ahead and add some transition between them. You can just drop any transition that you want. Voice is low. You can actually select your voice over here. Just select it and then actually go here and then increase the volume a bit. You can easily increase that. Let's play this together.
Once upon a time, in a magical land called the Enchanted Meadow, there lived a brave unicorn named Sparkle.
And the same concept. If you want to generate, let's say, subtitles, you can actually go to captions and then generate that for your video. So when you're done with everything, all you have to do is to go ahead and go to export and then generate your video. Just give your video any name. Just give your video any name, and then you can click on export. So when you are done exporting this video, this is actually what you are going to get at the end of the day. So this is basically how the concept is going to be, but make sure you place everything in the order that is supposed to be, and then you should be able to use this same concept to create any video for kids. Remember to subscribe and don't forget to turn on post notifications so you don't miss any of my future videos. Bye bye.
Sparkle and Flutter galloped into the mysterious whispering woods. The trees whispered secrets, and the air felt alive with magic. There, they met Oliver the Owl, who had a challenge for them. "Solve my 3 riddles to find the treasure," he said. The first riddle led them to search for a glowing flower hidden among the trees. With Sparkle's glowing horn lighting the way, they found it